Happy November to all of you Google Plussers and the rest of you YouTubers. And it's been a long time since I talked to any of you. In fact, the last time I posted the video, I didn't even have a beard. And I have promised most of my fans, the few I have, that I'd start posting videos again in November. I've gone through some family troubles with losing my mom, and my dad is sick, so I kind of got out of it for a bit. But I felt today was a need to do it, as you can tell from the title, Democracy. Yeah, sure. There's no democracy in North America. There's no democracy in Europe. And the US elections proved it. In my stream, if you check in Google Plus, any of you YouTubers that are just YouTubers, get a Google Plus subscription, because you can see a lot more, and I'm not going to keep adding my posts to the description details. Look in my posts. But Russell Brand put out a really good breakdown of what I'm going to also talk about, is the stupidity of this American back and forth over left and right. This two-party system, and will it lead to a three-party system? Bullshit. Even if it does lead to a three-party system, they'll only do that to pretend you have choice. You have no choice. I saw and shared a thing from Bernie Sanders. Some people think that he may be one of the more open Democrats, but again, he's playing side against side, and there is no sides. And the way I'm going to say it to you is, look at it this way. When your government switches, when every single time, it doesn't matter what government is in charge, whatever government is in charge, the next election swings to the government that isn't, to the party that isn't in charge, does not mean anything except for the fact that people are sick of the government, not the party. People aren't switching parties. They're hoping for change. And as Russell Brand pointed out, never ever has the person who spent less won. Ever. Always, it's been the person who spent more. Always, 100% of the time. For president, anyway. So, and I know this wasn't a presidential election, it was midterm. It doesn't matter. The point is made. There is no left. There is no right. There is only some left of center, right of center, difficult, terroristic government in place that is pushing every other government to do exactly as they say, and none of it is what we the people say. There is no government out there that is doing what, no major government out there that is doing what the people say. There is no way my American friends want war. There's no way any of us Canadians want war. You Brits, you Aussies, you don't want war, but we're all at war, and we're pushing Russia to fight us. It makes no sense. We all want peace. All of us. But our governments are not in any way struggling for peace. They aren't even attempting to try peaceful alternatives with ISIS. They have never once met with leadership of ISIS. I'm not saying that they're a good group, but they've never tried to find some common ground. Never tried. Just went to war with them. Sure, they're brutal. But did they try? No. So, we have no democracy. We have governments that want to war for the next... They said it themselves. They said the war in the Middle East will go on for years and years and decades. They want this. Forever. And they want our sons and our daughters to go off and die for them. That is the democracy that we have right now. And it's not democracy. It's autocracy, it's bureaucracy, but it is not democracy. And if we need to bring socialism, yeah, I said that awful word. Oh, you already have it. It just isn't named it. You have a social government that hands out food stamps and everything else. You're already socialistic, but it just isn't working for the people. You need to turn it around. I don't have the answers. Russell Brand doesn't have the answers, but we know that our governments don't have the answers. And one last thing. When was the last time any of your governments reorganized to become more businesslike? Not one. We're dealing with governments hundreds of years old in their bureaucracy. We're dealing with almost zero technology. We're dealing with people who still ring bells and count yays and nays and hammer hands on tables. And, you know, we are still in the 16th and 17th century in our political realm while we're advancing in the 21st century. We have to tear down our governments. And our governments should be the first people to be saying so. And if they're not, they're the wrong people. And that's why our governments are wrong. And if you don't believe this, you're asleep. And you need to wake up. And I'm going to spend the next many months and years waking some of you up. And those who don't want to wake up, block me. Block me. Go on. And any of you YouTubers that have a blue face, no name, that want to make a comment on this, go ahead. I'll play with you. I'll kick you around a bit and then I'll block you because you guys are worthless. Yeah, I said it. You're worthless. You're not even a good troll. So let's have some real discussion about this and let's get back into this. Share my videos if you like. Subscribe. Yeah, that button down there. Subscribe because I'm going to do some more. I would love to hear some requests, but mostly I just run off the seat of my pants. I appreciate it. I hope you like my videos. Take care. All the best. Happy November.